There is a cruel paradox woven into the very fabric of existence, a tacit law that most of us spend our entire lives fighting against, only to meet with failure. The more you desperately crave to possess something, the further it flees from you. Look back at your life, at the dreams you chased to the point of exhaustion, the relationships you tried to hold on to with blood and tears, or the financial goals that obsessed you day and night. Is it not true that the tighter you squeezed your hand to hold them, the more they slipped away like fine grains of sand through your fingers? This is not a punishment from fate, nor is it a sign of incompetence. This is the universe's way of teaching the soul the ultimate lesson, the lesson of letting go. But letting go does not mean giving up. It does not imply failure or laziness. It is the subtle art of dancing with the current, rather than trying to block the flow of water with bare hands. Modern humans are programmed from birth with the false belief that effort equals control. We believe that if we worry enough, plan in enough detail, and manipulate every variable, we will be safe. We build castles of the ego on a foundation of fear of loss, fear of insufficiency, fear of being left behind. And it is this very fear that creates an energy field of lack. When you desire something desperately, you are screaming at the universe, "I don't have it, I lack it." And the universe, like a giant mirror honest to the point of ruthlessness, will reflect exactly what you project. It will bring you more situations that make you feel that sense of lack. This is why those who need love the most are often the loneliest, and those most obsessed with money often fall into destitution. Observe a person learning to swim. When they panic, thrash about, and try to use sheer force to stay afloat, they sink faster. Water, which naturally has buoyancy, becomes an enemy that drowns them. But the moment they relax, surrender their body, and trust in the water's support, they automatically float. Life operates exactly like that aquatic environment. Letting go is the state of mental relaxation that allows the buoyant force of the universe to lift you up. But to do this, you must face your greatest enemy, the ego's need for control. You are tired, aren't you? Admit it. That fatigue does not come from the workload, but from the burden of trying to play God, trying to control things that are inherently beyond your reach. We often confuse letting go with not caring. This is a fatal misunderstanding. Letting go is not becoming a piece of driftwood, letting life push you wherever it may. Letting go is the action of a master archer. He pours all his mind, technique, and strength into drawing the bowstring, aiming for the bullseye. That is intention. But the moment the arrow leaves the string, he releases his hand. He knows that once the arrow has flown, worrying, screaming, or trying to use thought to adjust its flight path is meaningless. He trusts the wind, gravity, and his own skill. The detachment lies there. You act with all your heart, but you detach your happiness from the final outcome. When you tie your self-worth to a result, you become a slave to the future. You live in a state of perpetual waiting. I will be happy when I have that house. I will be at peace when that person returns. You are postponing life. You are telling the present that it is not good enough. And when you reject the present, you cut off the only source of energy that nourishes your soul. Letting go brings you back to the right here, right now. It whispers to you, you are already whole. What you seek outside are merely decorations, not the foundation. When you no longer need a specific result to feel happy, paradoxically, that is when the result comes to you most easily. Because you no longer emit the scent of desperation, a scent that repels good things. Imagine you are clutching a handful of sand. The harder you squeeze, the faster the sand spills out. But if you open your hand, keeping it flat and gentle, the sand remains. Letting go is the act of opening your palm. It requires extraordinary courage to believe that what truly belongs to you will never leave, and what has left was never truly yours. We suffer because we try to imprison things that are inherently free: love, reputation, people, time. We always want to freeze the river of our lives into a motionless block of ice, to easily hold and control it. But the nature of a river is to flow. When you try to force it to stand still, what you are really doing is not controlling life, but suffocating yourself. Letting go is also the most potent antidote to anxiety. What is anxiety, if not the mind trying to live in the future and solve problems that do not yet exist? When you let go of the need to know everything in advance, you step into the realm of infinite possibilities. People often say, let go and let God. Whether you call it God, the universe, or infinite intelligence, the essence remains a transfer of power. You acknowledge that a greater intelligence is running everything, from the orbit of the planets to the beating of your heart. If that force can keep the stars from colliding, is it not capable of arranging your small life? But how does one take this leap of faith when every cell in your body is screaming for safety? To truly grasp the mechanism of letting go, we must delve into the world of quantum energy, where your emotions are not merely chemical reactions in the brain, but commands broadcast live to the universe. Visualize yourself as a radio station. Every passing second, you are transmitting a vibrational frequency. When you crave something with a mindset of anxiety, torment, and control, the signal you are actually emitting is, I don't have it, I am lacking, I am afraid. And according to the law of attraction, the universe is compelled to respond with realities matching that frequency. You will receive more circumstances that make you feel lacking and fearful. This is why obsession is the silent killer that extinguishes every dream in its infancy. Letting go, in this sense, is simply switching the broadcast channel. You stop transmitting the signal of a beggar pleading with fate and begin broadcasting the signal of a master who trusts absolutely. Have you ever noticed that when you truly forget about an item you once searched high and low for, it suddenly appears right in front of you? Or when you stop chasing someone, they suddenly feel attracted to your mystery and independence? That is not coincidence. That is physics. When you retract the energy hooks of attachment, you stop creating resistance. You create a vacuum, and nature, which abhors a vacuum, will rush in to fill that space with what you truly need. There are things you want right now, but the universe sees the panoramic picture that you cannot. Perhaps you are not yet capable of holding it, or perhaps something 1,000 times better is waiting for you at the next turn, and not getting what you want right now is the greatest protection the universe can offer you. A painful but essential aspect of letting go is the ability to face the death of old illusions. To receive the new, you must clear out the old. You cannot pour new tea into a cup already filled to the brim with old water and dregs. This fullness can be past traumas, limiting beliefs, or the shadow of an ex-lover. We often cling tightly to pain because it is familiar. It is a demon, but at least we know its name. To step into the realm of letting go is to step into the realm of the unknown. The ego hates the unknown. It views it as a mortal danger. But the soul knows that the unknown is where all magic is born. If your life were already scripted and you knew everything in advance, what would be the point of living? The thrill lies in the unexpected turns. Practice the art of dying and being reborn every day. When the sun sets, let every trouble, every success or failure of that day die along with the twilight. Do not carry the corpse of yesterday into the dawn of today. Every morning you wake up is a completely new opportunity for rebirth. You are not defined by your past unless you choose to drag it behind you. Letting go of the past is the greatest act of energy liberation. Imagine you are wearing a backpack heavy with stones. Each stone is a grudge, a regret. You complain that life is too heavy, the road too arduous. But no one is forcing you to wear that backpack. You can set it down right now, in this very moment. The relief you feel when you drop that backpack is the taste of true freedom. When you live with the art of letting go, you begin to operate your life according to this principle, the path of least resistance. Society often teaches us, no pain, no gain, making us believe that life must be a difficult, bloody battle to have value. But look at nature. Grass does not try to grow, it just grows. Fish do not struggle to swim, they just swim. When you let go of forced control, you stop swimming upstream. You begin to feel the natural flow of life. You know when to advance, when to retreat, and when to be still. Your intuition becomes as sharp as an inner compass. Every door seems to open automatically before your hand even touches the handle. This is not magic. It is the inevitable result of ceasing to create resistance against the universe. When entering the realm of love, the paradox of letting go becomes clearer and crueler than anywhere else. Look at the failed relationships of the past, and you will see a familiar script replaying itself. One person chases, and the other runs. In the quantum physics of love, there is an immutable law known as the runner and chaser dynamic. When you pour all your energy into craving, controlling, or obsessing over someone, you inadvertently push them into the role of the runner. Why? Because the energy of craving carries a very heavy frequency. It creates pressure. Instinctively, no living being wants to be hunted. When an animal feels hunted, its first reaction is to flee to preserve its freedom. Humans are no different. Your clinging, though masquerading as deep love, is often actually a screaming fear of abandonment. This is where letting go becomes the most seductive weapon on the planet. Nothing is more attractive than a fully free soul, someone who knows their worth and needs no one else to feel whole. If you chase butterflies, they will fly away. But if you spend time cultivating your garden, the butterflies will come. And even if they don't, you still have a beautiful garden. This is the core of letting go in love. You do not let go because you do not love them. You let go to return freedom to them and to yourself. True love can only exist in freedom. You cannot bind someone with the chains of jealousy or control and expect them to love you. You can only keep them by opening your arms so they stay of their own free will. The most fatal misunderstanding many people make is thinking that letting go means becoming cold, aloof, or cutting off all contact. Not at all. Letting go is an internal state, not an external action. You can still text, you can still date, you can still love passionately, but you detach your happiness from their reaction. If they reply, wonderful. If they don't, or reply slowly, you are still fine. Your world does not collapse because of a silent signal from a phone. You do not sit there waiting like a victim. You have your own life, your own passions, and your own mission. This emotional independence radiates a lethal magnetic pull. It makes the other person curious, craving to be a part of your rich world, rather than feeling like the sole lifeline you are clinging to. If inside you is a black hole of emotional neediness, you will attract takers who come to drain your last drops of energy, or people who are just as damaged. You cannot find a perfect half to fill the void within you, because two damaged halves of an orange do not make a whole fruit. You must become a whole orange first. Letting go here means letting go of the idea that I need someone to be happy. When you are happy by yourself, when you love yourself to the point where loneliness transforms into solitude, a state of quiet enjoyment, your vibrational frequency changes. You begin to glow. And that light will attract moths, people who want to bathe in your warmth and confidence. Now, you are the one who chooses, not the one who begs. One of the hardest practices of letting go is to stop obsessing over a specific outcome with a specific person. Many believe that that person is their only destiny, and without them, life is over. This mindset is a trap. The universe is far more abundant than you imagine. Perhaps the universe wants to send you someone 10 times better, a relationship with a deeper spiritual alignment, but because your hands are busy clutching the ghost of the past or an unrealistic fantasy, you have no hands left to receive the new gift. Letting go of a specific person does not mean losing them forever. It means trusting that, if this person is meant for me, nothing can stop them from returning. If not, it means someone better is on the way. This mindset liberates you from the role of a pathetic controller. You stop checking their social media, stop analyzing every syllable, stop plotting strategies to win them over. You relax. You give them back the right to be themselves, and give yourself back the right to peace. And the magic often happens right at this moment. When you stop pushing, the pressure vanishes. The other person suddenly feels an energetic void. They begin to miss you. They begin to wonder why you are no longer clinging. The mystery returns. You have flipped the script not by manipulative tactics, but by sheer maturity. Finally, remember that love is a living energy. It needs to circulate. If you clench your fist for fear of losing it, you kill love, just as you would kill a small bird in your palm. Letting go is opening your palm so the bird can sit there, sing, fly away to feed, and return to the nest because it wants to, not because it is forced to. That is the love of mature souls. You are willing to accept the risk of being hurt to love truly, but you are also strong enough to know that whether someone comes or goes, your inner world remains solid and filled with light. You are the source of love, not a beggar for it. You are the source of love, not a beggar for it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.